This, as you can see, is a rope. And this rope, like all ropes on this side of the moon, has two ends and one middle. Now, if I had two ropes, there would be four ends. And if I had three ropes, yes, that would make 6 ends. Okay, let's assume, just for a moment, I had 1 rope and a half. How many ends do you think that would make? Yes, 3. One, 2, and 3. Time out! No way! That's impossible! You can't have a rope with 3 ends and 1 middle. No! That's not possible. And you know what's even more impossible and not possible is to see a rope with 4 ends, like this. But it seems we have a problem. We do. These 2 ends? No, they're not in their proper place. If these 2 ends were here, yes, that would be much better. It would be. Look, I'll show you. Come on now. You have to admit it. This does look a lot better, doesn't it? Actually, we still have a rope with 4 ends. To here and to there. Actually, there are 2 ropes. We have this rope here, and I have that rope there. Now, if I take the ends and I tie them into a knot, that's right, make a knot. What you're going to end up with is a loop. And you get a loop. Now, if you do the same thing with the other rope, take the ends and tie them in a knot too, just like before. Make a knot. And you end up, of course, with 2 loops. 1 and 2. Now, I know 2 loops, that's fantastic, but wouldn't it be great if I could take these 2 loops and make them into 1 big loop? Look, I'll show you. There, you have it. 1 big loop. I know. 1 loop, 2 loops. Who cares? Let's see you make a knot disappear. Okay, I'll show you. This, as you can see, is a knot. I mean, it is a knot. And now, it's not a knot. I know there was no way you could see what I was doing. I do it much too quickly. Well, you won't learn my tricks. Where was I? I forgot. I'm having a senior moment. Oh yeah, I remember. loop like this. Alright, enough of this tomfoolery. Let me show you a famous trick. This is the trick of the traveling ends. First end. Second end. And of course, the middle of the rope. I know, it's a good trick. It is a good trick, but that's why it's famous. But there is one trick that I like just as well. It's called the trick of no ends. That's right, you heard me. The trick of no ends. If we take the ends and we put them here into my pocket, with the ends in my pocket, it's not possible to make a knot like this. No, that's not possible. And you know, when you have the ends in your pocket, it's also impossible to undo the knot like this. And the funny thing is, when the knot disappears, so do the ends. And what have you got now? Endless rope. But where are the ends? In my pocket. So, on the one hand, I have a rope with no ends, and on the other hand, two ends without a rope. So, if I take these ends and I lay them on the rope, I mean, everything kind of looks normal, doesn't it? And if I pull apart nice and slow, it is. Now, the whole time I've been doing these tricks, I've been thinking to myself, how am I going to thank you for being such a wonderful audience? The only thing I could think of was to do one more trick. This time, I got a rope, and we'll take the rope and we'll tie a slip knot. Now, when you tie a slip knot, you don't want to go on this side. No, you go over here. That's right. You go over here. You get what's called an almost slip knot. Watch. Not this way, but this way. Okay. I got that far. Pull it tight. Now, slide it down. I can see by that look on your face. You think I'm a dope. You think that's just an ordinary knot. No, it's a slip knot. It is. Look, I'll prove it to you. It's a slip knot. This is a ring. An ordinary ring with no holes except for this one. All right. Tell you what. It's a slip knot. Watch. If you take the ring and bring the knot right up to it, you can slip it on. Or, if you want, pull it down to the knot and slip it off. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll show you one more time. Here you go. Now, all right. I got to take close aim. If I miss, it's gonna bounce. Bingo! I got it! I got it! Okay. That is called a slip knot. Now,